engage.
Oh,
Engage.
we had a fancy transition.
Yes, we had a fancy transition.
No more fade in, fade out. We just had a whoop.
And apparently now some soundboard stuff.
Whoop whoop.
Oh,
Enjaje. Yes.
Enjaje.
Engage.
Hello.
Hi, konnichiwa.
Yeah.
We will be talking about the winter season over all experience, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah. Mostly winter 2021. I mean, it was packed season. Not all of us watched everything of it, but what we saw till today, let's just say like that.
But nevertheless, we saw too much.
Maybe
Yes,
even some.
I'm yet to watch the last 2 episodes of Log Horizon.
How dare you?
Then I'm going to keep quiet. I finished 3 series.
Oh!
No. She finished 3 series, not
Yeah,
Log
in
Horizon
total.
3 seasons.
Oh, okay.
Log Horizon is
thought what?
on the list. First, I need to finish Black Clover.
Yes. But anyway, you finished pretty much most popular thing currently, that Attack on Titan.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
No, Attack on Titan actually is the most popular.
I know.
Goddamn thing is trending every week.
I just sort of stopped watching. I mean, I read the manga, so
Yeah, me as well. So.
it's fine. But I sort of like just stopped watching at some point. I think I was too annoyed.
The man broke free from the cycle.
My apologies. I will be right back.
Okay. Actually, the reason why I wanted to mention Attack on Titan, I mean, everyone is speaking. I'm not talking about anime channels. I'm talking about now movie channels, movie reviewers that are listening podcasts. They talk about Attack on Titan and starting to review actually the final season. That's what got me off guard. I mean, I got that it's worldwide popular now. Really,
and we got the confirmation that it will be final season part 1, part 2. So
yeah, kind of expecting. I mean, they really brought us in. Well, a little bit worry to say with that.
Concern.
Yeah, concern.
They had you in the first half. Not gonna lie.
I mean, with that weird number of episodes, how could not be? I mean,
and it started out of season for some reason.
Yeah.
It started like in beginning of December, something like that.
It started in the last season. It was, I think, first 3 episodes were in the last season, and the rest was in the winter. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're doing great job overall. I mean, nothing to comment to series. I read manga as well, and it's great. Yeah, some comments that we already talked about, CGI and everything, but most of it, it's really good. It's really good. I think I actually enjoy anime more than manga this time, just by pacing and everything that's happening. I'm not sure why. Maybe because of everything that they dropped. Because I said I never liked when they introduced all that heavy, well, not that heavy, but all that epic of how actual Titans came to be and stuff like that, and with Merlin and everything. So yeah, anime got a little bit better pace for me than how I enjoyed the manga.
Well, yeah, but I think the CG was just too much for me. I was like, this is not why I watched the show. I want
yeah.
nice Titans. I read the damn manga. I know what happened. I just want nice animated Titans.
I
But
mean,
we can't have that
I
now.
mean, yeah, okay. Actually, when I was searching stuff for the thumbnail, and first of all, I thought to put actually Eren in Titan form, and just watching the Titan in the first 3 seasons and this one, I mean, this one is closer to manga, but
Yeah, but it's
but my question is not about CGI actually. It's more why at the end of the, I mean, okay, they can use that because time skip happened, for example, and this is overall question for everyone. Should anime, if they already set something to look maybe even better in anime format, how they design characters there, than maybe in manga, return to more manga-like design? Because I had the same, well, not issue, but same thing happened actually with Haikyuu.
Mm.
Currently, last season they went closer to manga designs. Well, luckily, they're not that much different.
well, the answer is no. They shouldn't. And
They should stick.
Wit had the better design, and they went like, I mean, as soon as they changed the studios, they went for like, I mean, sure, they went closer to the manga, but it doesn't look as good, you know.
Yeah.
So the first few seasons were better, like in terms of style and animation.
Yeah, I think I would agree on that. That I like the style in general in first 3 seasons more, because I was closer to, as I said, to as anime only that time. But now that I read manga, it doesn't matter for me pretty much. But
Yeah, I think it. Wait, did I first watch the anime? I believe yes. Yes.
I actually started with manga.
Hmm.
I think everyone was just bombarding with that scene with Colossal Titan, and by that point, I was just, what the hell horror is this? uh, but
Oh yeah.
I didn't continue it. I just read a few chapters and I was like, okay, maybe not. And I was really surprised when I heard that anime is coming out.
And I remember I nearly dropped the manga at some point because of the pacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took
Oh yeah,
like
we
a
talked about
while.
especially
I'm back.
when politics started.
So yeah, when
Yeah,
politics,
I know, I
it
know.
took forever
That's
to
that's why
move anywhere.
that's why I'm saying that I enjoyed anime more in that regard. It
Yeah,
felt more natural. I don't know how things went.
yeah, and it was like a shift in tone because it
And welcome back,
heavily
Keiki.
focused on
Thank you, thank you.
it because it heavily focused on politics and the pacing was horrible.
Yeah.
So I
Uh,
was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Overall, just to say to Keiki, why I specifically mentioned Shigeki no Kyojin is that movie podcasts and all other reviewers starting to talk about it, not just anime reviewers. It's going really global in that regard. That's my overall
Well,
mention.
That's
Yeah.
good. We're just gonna need to see with the next chapter if they're going to get
Yeah.
severely disappointed or not.
And the next one is the last, so we will see. We're gonna definitely have a podcast about that.
Yeah.
Overall. I mean, it's kind of breaking a lot of walls that I like that Attack on Titan is doing that, and kind of My Hero Academia is
Literally.
yeah. I mean, literally Attack on Titan and
Literally breaking walls.
walls.
But I'm sorry, but when is the continuation?
Oh, what?
Do we know?
I think
Of the last season.
beginning of the next year, literally.
Oh,
Something like that. Not so sure. They're official. Currently, yeah, it's winter 2020. 2022. So they might start the same. That's still better than how some seasons went.
Well, we'll get to that.
yeah, but I'm going to forget about it by the time it comes out because manga is done.
Oh well.
Well,
Uh,
they left it on a nice cliffhanger
they
this season.
they did.
I
Actually,
like where they cut it.
It's pretty much perfect. So now all the shit's gonna go. So
This one that we saw last episode, I think it was in November or December chapter.
something like that.
Mm.
Mm.
Because I know that Isayama wanted
Switch the
to
chat.
leave us on the edge about Levi during his birthday, the
Oh,
character's birthday,
oh yeah.
which is like October or November, I'm not sure. So yeah, there's not many chapters left, but damn, it feels like there's still a lot, you know.
We will see. We'll see how he does this. I mean, it's not really strange for them to do some, not spin-offs, but do epilogue chapters even after the last one. Like some specials and stuff like that. And something big as Attack on Titan is gonna have some animated stuff from that. So we will see. Something go.
Like I do have like I do have some complaints about the last chapter, but we'll get to that.
Yeah,
Chapter or
chapter.
anime?
Chapter.
Oh, you're also
yeah.
reading. Okay.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. We need to get into details with maybe some special for Attack on Titan when it ends. I mean, everyone gonna talk about it. So
Well, when is the last one? Should be soon.
end of this month, I think.
End.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's at the end of this month.
Mhm.
It should be dropped. So we will see.
Sweet.
Actually, I want to ask Ticket about Horimiya. It was
Wow, do you really like when they skip like 50 plus chapters?
well, we had even worse with Promised Neverland with 170.
Okay, so hear me out. You actually have
Horimiya Miya.
amazingly popular anime from this season. You have a couple of them,
Sure.
and you decide to literally butcher the material for God knows what reason, and just finish it in a one season time, and it just pisses you off so much. Like the first 6 episodes with the first 6 episodes of Horimiya, they are really good. They're amazing.
Yeah.
And then okay, the first 50 chapters in the manga actually do get a little bit stale.
Yeah, you
They get
mentioned
a
that
little bit
before.
boring. Yeah, and I was really hoping they were gonna fix the pace because they had so much fucking time to work on it. They didn't do that. They just like, yeah, the anime is gonna end. We are going to concentrate on for the first 8 episodes on Hori and Miyamura. Then we are going to switch to some side characters whose some of their stories are so fucking undeveloped. It's a disgrace. and then you're just gonna add the last episode where it's the manga ending and they live happily ever after.
Wait, they actually
Fuck no.
ended it full.
It's done?
It's done.
Yeah, no, Korimiya manga is done.
No.
No, I mean the anime.
The anime.
Yeah, it's done.
Whoa.
I still haven't watched the last episode. I couldn't. It aired like 20 minutes after we started the
Wait,
podcast.
that's why I wanted to
Before we
say
started the podcast.
because till the half of the anime, I literally heard constantly about Horimiya from all anitubers, and it just stopped for some reason.
Yeah,
it was just
they
cut.
fucked it up.
But no one was talking about a fuck up. It was just no one is talking about it anymore.
Yeah,
for some
no one is
reason.
talking about it. Literally, just that happened. They said they had so much potential and they screw it. I'm pissed off. Like this is Snafu take two. Literally.
But Snafu didn't actually fuck up. Snafu did.
They didn't, but the story quality at the end just got a little bit.
Yet it was completely how light novel went.
That is correct.
Unlike this.
And I was just like,
Hello, Terror.
hello there. I was just really
Hello.
pissed.
Like, but
I still haven't watched the last episode. I'll finish the series literally just out of spite right now, but I'm really angry with it.
Oh man, you're really pissed. I'm so sorry.
No,
Damn.
I mean, this started skipping a lot of wholesome moments that made the series the series.
Now
for me.
let me continue on two rants. Now that Terror mentions Redo of Healer.
I'm still on episode 7.
Look, I will not spoil anything for you. I don't need to. It's an hentai.
Yeah. No, please tell me, did they get married and lived happily ever after in
The
the end?
brutality of this man.
No, but apparently they're actually thinking about making the season 2, and I don't know how by this point. So
Wait, is it done?
no, I think light novel it's not done yet, but I think they have material from light novel, not from manga. From manga, it's going a little bit further, I think.
Wait, is the manga done?
No, manga is still
Oh,
going.
Well,
But-
because I mean, I'm at episode 7, and from what I've seen, there's still a lot to do.
But they could easily made a two-parter if they actually added what happened in light novel and manga.
Well, you mean if they actually added something happening besides
Yes.
the bad stuff?
Yes, because how you said bad stuff was quite a bit longer than how manga went at all.
Well, that's what irks me really, because I like the plot.
The plot or the plot?
No, not the plot. I like the
The
plot,
plot,
the story. But
Yeah.
come on, guys,
Yeah.
this could have been like five episodes instead of 7.
You could
Yeah.
have made a
where-
movie.
I mean, oh god, I would laugh my. I don't know what I want to say at that moment. If this thing got any other, I mean, OVA or movie or something like that. The funniest part is what currently is rumored. I think it's rumored. I hope. I don't know. That it actually got more female audience than the male.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
heard that rumor too. It cracked me up.
So yeah.
And you thought females are prudes.
Nah.
No, but seriously, I mean, I like the setting and everything, but like, okay, it was interesting the first 3 episodes, but now it's just like,
Now it's just like know your place.
No, seriously.
Trash.
No, seriously. I was kind of well. By this point, I can just watch some anti-site. By this point, I
no,
don't.
I mean, I'll watch it. I'll watch the whole series if there's 2nd, 3rd, 4th season. I don't, I love watching a train wreck.
Full respect.
That's the stuff.
Like yeah, it is.
But-
Like I did like a speed.
Right.
run through speed run mode.
Let me just speed
Exactly.
run of what plot or the plot.
No, you know what?
No,
When it's done,
like,
I would
I
like
was
to
like-
have.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go, Finn. Go, Finn.
I was like, okay, let me see if something of like if something that I do not expect to happen will happen. No,
Something of
nothing
importance.
nothing of value.
That's the thing,
happens, so-
because I think I mentioned already in first maybe 4 or 5 episodes that there was even in manga there was some exposition in how he's doing his abilities more. He was put in a lot more dire states than how they show. This by this point
Mhm.
full on hentai harem protagonist, just
Yeah.
collecting waifus and that's it.
You
Like,
know what would be nice?
Yeah.
To have like what you have with Bleach or Naruto, you know, list of episodes without fillers. But here you have list of timestamps
Without the scenes. Yeah,
Nice.
that would be
Nice.
good.
because really, seriously, first couple of episodes it had shock value. You know,
No, it worked. I mean, but
it worked, but later on it is just like okay,
that's the
I mean,
point.
edgy for the sake of being edgy. You know,
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, because in manga you have, I don't know, with the last one, there was actually a battle before when he even got close to the revenge with one of those that were with the princess, one of those heroes, for example. There was actually quite brutal fights before that. And they really just skipped over that. He just won on some bullshit, and we're already on some revenge age scene. And come on,
Yeah,
I
like
think that someone
there was like a omae wa mou shindeiru.
yeah,
moment,
pretty
like,
much.
Ovaeva mo hentai.
Quite
You are now in
Ser-
hentai. Deal with it.
No, but seriously, I think that someone. I think you, Anikron, mentioned that in manga, even during the act, you know, you get some insight about
Yes.
him. You know how he feels and all. And here he's just like having that evil grin and like.
They dropped a lot more. I mean, Ticket Red as well. We mentioned they
Yeah,
really.
he's more of a psychopath here.
He's more of a psychopath here.
Mm.
Like in the manga, you actually have intelligent thoughts coming from the man.
I mean, yes.
And here you only have the thoughts.
He is insane by all means, and the way he's gonna proceed about the things, but he's actually you see the, I don't know.
I think I'm gonna read it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
definitely.
suggestion is to read it. I mean, they pretty much covered everything, and a little bit bonus. I think they went, I think volume or 2 after what anime showed, and you already gonna have more stuff in between. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and another thing, of course, Promised Neverland that I dropped on episode 6.
I dropped on like episode 8 or
You drop that series like you drop the chapters.
I watched 7th episode where we see the white-haired dude Norman
Yeah.
going
Norman.
out of gate, and someone greets him. That's where I stopped. I will finish it. But
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
not
Yeah.
sure
I mean,
if
but
I'll go
I-
with season 3.
I would just say, I don't know if they even gonna have it by that skip. What I was just seeing, that's almost it.
Well,
Almost.
I mean,
what a wasted opportunity.
absolutely. You go from literally almost score of 9 on Mal to 5.
Mm.
By the way,
That's
uh,
omoshiroi.
they dropped all big revelations in between, all actually character progression in between, and of course you're gonna see what the fuck happened with these kids.
I feel bad for the mangaka.
I just
You know?
you know the what's actually bothering me, because we had, and we're gonna talk about it, the Wonder Egg Priority. That's freaking amazing, and Cloverworks did this too. And I mean, as I saw, I mean, it's animated really well, but what was the freaking decision? Sorry, I need to block the freaking hyperlinks because we have bots.
Hmm. Remove the.
Remove the bot.
But yes.
All in all, I see that manga readers are furious, and I don't know. I will finish this season because I
Yeah.
mean I'm at episode 7, so you know, let it burn. I guess.
Yeah, I
But
think I have
I
like 4 episodes.
yeah,
Enough.
I don't think I'll continue if there's anything to continue. But yeah, huge disappointment.
Oh
Yeah.
well.
Oh, what we can do. So, moving on.
Yeah.
Ah.
Now, hopefully, we got the disappointments out of the way, so we'll actually get to read some of the good stuff.
Well, I wouldn't say that I had disappointments, but I had. Oh, it was okay. With some stuff.
That's fine. That's fine too.
But whatever you want to mention first.
Like you
Let's
just
go.
mentioned you just mentioned Wonder Egg priority,
Yeah,
so I
that I
kind of
finished.
want to
That I finished last
talk
night.
about it. Holy shit! I love the series.
I mean, it's not finished, and we're gonna wait for
Yeah.
July for that final episode, and I respect that big time.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
that,
because Cloverworks just said, "Look, we need time to finish this, and we're gonna take that time." And they don't want to screw this one up. So
and
yeah.
yeah, I will talk
And
about
also
it.
Hawk joined us on One Direct Priority too. So
Yep. So
yeah.
He says I want to talk about that show
a lot.
a lot.
We're gonna talk. I mean, we're gonna have more hot takes. So
That's good because I want to binge it so Hockey and I can give some fresh
Okay.
thoughts.
Okay.
Get on to Golden Kamuy, you Philistine.
look,
Exactly.
Pin didn't
Yeah.
even change Sakamoto's avatar for this long.
That's his prime avatar though.
Look, no pressure, but pressure.
But
But
pressure. But Wonder Egg Priority is not done either. So I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh.
dusted.
it-
Get
it-
dusted.
look, it's done, but as the season, but the last episode is literally announced as a special because
Yeah.
they wanted to do it right.
Yeah, they did plan to finish it. However, there was some, I think, the
There were some
production got a little
production
bit slowed
issues.
down.
And, yeah.
Yeah, and they made a recap episode basically, and they just said, okay, we're not gonna fuck this up. We're gonna end the series in
Yep.
June, and that's gonna be the
Oh.
special episode.
Okay.
So
So it's not
really
finished.
hands off to Cloverworks for having the courage to do this with all the stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty much
And
not
people
finished
crying.
in that regard.
So what will Hawk do?
Yep.
Dosuru. Dosuru.
Yeah, when it's done, we'll go more into detail. But it's really a good series that talks about insecurities and problems and
heavy
symbolism.
as
It's
fuck.
just
I guess
It's
see you
very
in
good.
June then.
yeah.
It's heavy as fuck. I mean, I don't know what to recommend about it. I mean, the big recommendation is definitely to watch it. Just the take of in between of real life problems with some metaphorical. I mean, metaphor of those problems in their dream worlds and going into even sci-fi. So
Yeah.
it,
It was definitely like the black horse of the season, and
it's
it flew under a lot of people's radars. But it's really a good show that you should give a watch.
I mean, I find a lot of people have problem to actually recommend it in a way to how to recommend it. Just watch it. No, seriously,
Yeah,
just watch it.
it's weird how to actually,
You can
because
talk
you
segments,
like,
but not really.
yeah, the way you would present this, it would come up as a really hardcore drama series,
Eh,
and it's not that.
maybe you. I wouldn't call. That's the thing. You can see the series in many angles, from many angles.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But big
Yeah.
recommendation, and you need to be very clear head when you watch it, because this was not good on my choice after watching the last Heaven's Feel movie.
Oh.
So
Which I
Okay.
have not yet seen.
Yes.
Neither did I. I unfortunately hadn't the time to marathon everything, so I was just like,
Well,
well,
neither did we, but we literally did in last 2 days.
okay, you like took it like an injection in the vein, so
uh,
you
I
watch it.
needed. I waited more than 15 years for this. I needed to see this movie.
You're
And
old.
it's pretty much, of course, shut up.
Of course.
And it's pretty much everything I ever wanted from this. I mean, I know they're never gonna be the perfect adaptation, but just to even have adaptation of Heaven's Feel Route from Fate, just freaking amazing. If you're a Fate fan, just fucking watch this. I will not go into details because we're gonna do full episode on the Moon talk about this. So yeah, and Hawk and I already did quite a bit of discussion today about it. Yeah, man, watched it already 2 times. So, oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know what else to add for Wonder Egg. It is heavy on psychological stuff. With all characters, with all girls that are introduced, and I really like the twists. I mean, what they set up in the first episode, kinda, it was always something looming over them.
Yeah,
I,
and they stick with it.
yeah, I'm saying it's beside what they dealt with through whole season, and they dropped kind of, oh no, we introduced something very big in the first few episodes. Remember this, and return to that and to see how everything started actually.
Yeah,
And it was, oh no.
yeah. So basically, the series just came to a halt until June. And since, I mean, they're taking like 3 months to finish that episode, so I wonder if it's gonna be a special like 40 minutes or something like that.
It could be.
I'm
It
really
is.
hoping towards.
It
I'm
could-
really hoping towards that, because if they actually took the time to stop the series right now and get back to it later, I think that the waiting will,
Look, they have one
work
series
work
that was
itself.
fuck up, and this was kind of hidden success.
They had two.
What do?
They also did Horimiya. Cloverworks
Oh
also did Horimiya.
God, they did oh, I now see why they did this delay. but but who knows? You know, it's gonna come out maybe later how that production went. And as I said, when I watched that animator on the Trash Taste, and to just hear how all productions goes and on what that depends, man, it just chaos.
Yeah.
So
No.
I am overall grateful for what we got, especially this winter 2021.
Yeah. So moving forward,
Yeah.
what do we got?
Oh, what else? What else? To get engines on Finn. Have you finished Slime?
Yes, I have. It's good. It's good.
It's good. It had that slower start, but it definitely got its engines on.
Yeah, like
when it
it's
started.
you can skip the first like 2 or 3 episodes,
Yeah.
and you'll miss nothing.
Yeah, you mentioned while it was ongoing that
Because that's
there's
all.
nothing happening.
Because that was all actually. It is in canon, but it is all in manga light novel stuff that happened actually in the first season, in between action and stuff that was already going on. and they was like, okay, we didn't know that time that we got to approve that second season is gonna be approved. So they really went fast from first season, and now they taking their time with everything. Taking their time. So
But
Oh well.
starting from like episode 3 or
yeah,
something, it's
you can
fine.
start with episode 3 because there are some actually things that are kind of important, especially with introduction of characters from the Beast Kingdom.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can start with the 3 really. It's gonna be important for the season. I mean, and especially later. So yeah, this is going a little bit like Overlord.
In a way, yeah, except the main character is not evil. Although he did do some very questionable things in the last episode. Or
I wouldn't
episode
count him out of as evil, but he
Like,
he did
okay.
definitely for protection of his people. That's
Yes,
by
yes.
no means. It wasn't just no. I'm just gonna murder a bunch of people because I want to and to show my
It
strength. No.
yeah, like, look at me, I'm so OP, I can summon these huge black CG goats.
Oh, the shots for Overlord season 3.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, it was for the protection, and even now he's not OP. Actually, he's OP in the eyes of his people and from most of the I don't know casual characters, I would say.
Well, he is the demon lord.
But between the demon lords, yeah, he's one of the stronger. But that's
Yeah,
pretty much
but
it.
yeah, he's certainly stronger than Claim Man, who is just a
Yeah,
demon. No, he isn't even a real demon
that's
lord.
that's
Say
that's why he got Milin.
he like he got a real demon.
Demon Lord to fight for him. Yeah, pretty much. What I was probably most excited, and not the scene that he. I mean, we're going spoiler talk. That he killed 10,000 people
Yeah.
to become Demon Lord. I mean,
Or wait, wasn't it like
no, there was 20,000 that was going at him, but he
Oh
killed.
yeah, and he killed from Falmouth.
Yeah, he killed 10,000 for the ritual, and some of those that were protecting the stones of the barrier.
Yes.
But not the rest of the army, especially those that kept the king that literally attacked their country. So, in all regards, they did challenge his whole country and killed
Oh, yeah.
a lot. So, yeah. We will see how it's gonna go.
Like it's hard to feel bad.
Yeah,
for
no,
them
no.
because they are sort of comically evil, you know.
I
They're like-
mean, there was complete satisfaction killing the assholes because these guys were extreme assholes.
yeah. They're like, oh, you're monsters, thus you're evil. We
But-
must exterminate you.
But
So, yeah.
what I was actually most excited for is not the Rimuru part, is the one that was introduced. The
Diablo?
Yes, the primordial.
Yeah.
The primordial Demon Lord of Black. Noir, or how they call them.
Yes. Right, and yeah, he's like super strong.
He's
He
absurdly strong, and he just empowered him more.
Yeah,
Just naming him.
named him, and it spent like half his magic.
Yeah, and by this point,
He has 10 times as many as he used.
yeah, before.
Yeah.
So
So yeah,
we'll see how it's gonna going. I mean, I'm reading manga, and there were some I mentioned to you, I think, the last chapter had some Made in Abyss moments, and I was like, oh no, no. Especially with
Oh,
Diablo.
yes.
Well, he kind of made meaties from few folks. So yeah, you're gonna see it. Gonna see it. All in due time. I mean, he is a demon, actual demon, actually. And a butler.
Yeah, and right now by far he is the most powerful after Muru.
That's actually unknown.
Well, no,
By the way.
I mean at this point in the anime.
Yeah, he made mittens. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But like Tron, you have the 12, yeah, who are like each of them is like somewhere on the.
Yeah, it varies depending the era and when they were someone created and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
eventually we're gonna see it. It literally. I mean, it's announced when the freaking the manipulator, the name. Of the
Clayman?
Yeah, Clayman. I mean, he announced Walpurgis Eve gathering of the Demon Lords already. I think even in the last season he mentions actually at the end the gathering of the Demon Lords that was mentioned. So yeah, we're gonna see all the strongs of that world in one place.
Yeah, I mean, and as you said, they're not the only ones who are. So like, there are the true dragons, the saints, the
Oh yeah,
whatever you have.
What do you say about New Veldora's look?
Oh yeah.
He's finally out.
Yeah, he's out, and it's the end of the season. I mean, of part 1.
And we're getting freaking slice of life spin-off while we wait for the next part. What the hell?
I know.
Just
but it's due this summer, yeah?
Yeah, something like that, I think. It won't be long, I think, till we get the
So,
next one.
I mean, this part was good, I'd say. With the first few episodes, I'd say 8 out of 10.
It was good. It was good. I mean, I'm sad, but I said I kind of dropped a little bit slime because the first season went that fast when they skipped a lot, and I continued reading manga, and I was like, okay, this is gonna go dark. This is gonna go dark. Yes, please. So, okay, moving on. Slime was good. Slime was good. Really good.
Yeah.
Hello, you two silent. What do we have on your radar?
So, Keiki, did you watch anything from Ramune?
Well, I wasn't able to finish, unfortunately. So yeah, sorry.
But overall,
please
how-
do tell how do you feel
Yeah.
about it?
So, like,
it went.
in the last few episodes, they concentrated a little bit more on the Doctor and his apprentice and their backstories, which I genuinely liked. They also did a little bit of a twist on it, and it ended well. You mean you can watch the ending now and just like be okay? This is it for the series. It was good. It was really fun.
Where it's done?
Yeah, it's done. The 12 episodes are done. But like they left a notion and a hint that there might be a second season. So we'll see about it because he's always going to have patience.
Okay, they left it an option for continuation. That's always good.
They left an open door.
Yeah.
So it's just a fun, interesting series.
Terror. We just finished up talking about part 1 of the second season. That's fine. Yeah, it's good. Go watch it.
But did we get the dude from the opening?
You mean the sensei?
Yeah.
He is there for a bit.
Ah,
Right back.
so all of that
Okay,
for
I heard
some
Finn when he
bit
went
of-
away. I'm sorry. I was
Yeah.
just surprised.
He is mentioned. Momiji
Mhm.
is
So
is
nothing big
mentioned.
from him.
There is a little bit of him. So yeah.
Well, okay. So all in all,
It's
good.
a good series. I like it. Recommend it.
Well,
Uh,
it went how you mostly expected through the whole season. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
was it
definitely.
whole season episodic, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And they also like they didn't do this only with one pair of episodes. They actually made another two-parter
Hmm.
episode. So they are devoted to taking their sweet ass time to make this good,
Okay,
which
well,
I genuinely like.
for the best story, of course. I mean,
Yeah. So not much I'm gonna add on Ramune. It's just a fun show that also works with some problems that you have and how to fix them in a very obnoxious way, of course, because Ramune is an obnoxious guy. So uh, if you like something a little bit dynamic, you should definitely watch this because it has funny and light-hearted moments, and then it has some Zetsubo stuff.
you do need to cut that Zetsubo when first explaining the Zetsubo, because that's more of our inner joke.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
No, I mean it has great humor, but it can also get like really, really dark, you know.
yeah, and serious.
I don't
So
know.
it's a good balance, I would say.
When you mentioned that some guy got some, I don't know, fish roll or cake roll for his dong, I don't know. I just heard that and I was like, what is this Gintama? What is this?
There are moments like that, definitely.
Yeah, there are definitely moments, but no, I mean it's as Deacon said, it's a nice show. You know, nothing too serious about it, but still a good watch. I actually like the characters. You know, the doctor and the apprentice. So it was
Yep.
good. I mean, I'll still have to finish it, but yeah, nice to hear it didn't disappoint.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
anything was Zetsubo, it was the One Direct priority. Oh my god, it's really freaking. Yeah, that would be the true explanation of Zetsubo. Go watch One Direct priority. You're gonna get it what we're talking about.
Do you like Zetsubo?
Do you like
May I interest you
despair?
in some Zetsubo?
We're gonna make evening talk show with just Zetsubo stuff.
Mhm.
It will be called Zetsubo Sensei.
Zetsubo,
Yeah.
Keiki, the Zetsubo sensei. The
Keiki,
Keiki-
Zetsubo Sensei,
Ah,
yes.
thank you.
So, thing
And
that
we'll say style, not a Zetsubo Sensei.
I just want to mention the freaking Heaven's Design team, because I actually watched it whole.
Oh, the zoo stuff.
The zoo stuff, it's really funny. If you actually want to just, it's like Saturday morning cartoon, literally. And I kind of had two, and one is still ongoing, and that's the new Dragon Quest that's going. That's freaking amazing. Toei, I don't know why Toei didn't do it Dragon Ball Super like this, how they did the Dragon Quest, but okay. But yeah, on the Heaven Design team, it's so freaking relaxing. It's so fucking funny. You don't need to think too much about it, and they actually teach you some stuff and why some designs wouldn't work. You actually learn pretty much about biology and I think of some animals and even some mythical creatures, how they could work and why they wouldn't.
Yeah. I watched the first episode with my girlfriend and we started the series. We like it, so when we finish it, we'll finish it. So
I mean,
It's-
you just have Gramps with obsession of horse, and he wanted to make unicorn, and he was just going full on unconscious because of lack of calcium because of his corn. So stuff. I mean, it's ridiculous. You just need to watch it.
Like they also made a joke that for a Pegasus to fly, he would actually need to be buffed.
Yeah.
He would need to be what?
Like there's nothing from the horse. There's just a muscle. There's just the muscle mass.
Buffed. It got like uber buffed
Oh.
horse with wings just to so he can fly. And
Okay.
and there's some ridiculousness, especially when some kids get in their office and here's the
Oh, dear.
design, and you know it pretty much created what they drew. So yeah, they have some moments like that too. So yeah, okay. What else? What else?
Ooh,
I mean,
what not?
what not? Okay, let's
Mushoku Tensei.
okay, let's do the Mushoku. Let's do the Mushoku.
I mean, I
Mushoku.
stopped again. I
Please go.
stopped at the episode 9, but
Oh yeah.
please do tell.
There's no need for any spoilers. You just started before the you were there for the twist. Yeah? Yeah.
They're already on the other island
You were there for the twist.
Other continent.
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 Yeah.
My apologies. Yeah, they went to the village where are the parents of the
Yes.
witch that.
Yeah, the father-in-law.
The father-in-law.
Yeah.
Yes, father-in-law. Thank you, father-in-law. Can I call you? No. No.
Okay.
And I've heard, I mean, I saw about the spears and what happened with the
Yes.
green hair, the tribe. So yeah, that's where I stopped.
That was the only thing that they might include in the next one, because next one should be even more shit's happening. There is the part about his past that was actually visualized in manga and in light novel too, but he tells pretty much everything. So they might drop in as a dream sequence of his from time to time. Actually, how that tragedy looked. But yeah, it's freaking amazing. If any isekai I will recommend, this will be the one. I mean, this and ReZero. Yeah, pretty much of the new era, if you want isekai. When the transfer to the world starts actually to be called an isekai as a genre.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So it's beautiful. It has a good story. It has interesting and flawed characters with complex relationships.
Yeah, I think what I heard the most is what got people out is character of Rudy. But I actually liked why he is flawed and that he can grow actually.
Yeah.
He didn't get all the power immediately. He needs to work for it, and he needs to work on himself a lot.
Well, yeah. I mean, the whole point is he's trying again in this new world. He's trying to be not as bad as he used to be, and he was a scumbag.
And a lot of those PTSDs from his old life, and just not to have regrets for some stuff from before.
Yeah. I mean, and you can see that he actually does grow. He acknowledges his mistakes and shit like
Yeah,
that.
I like especially two twists. One with the Ares, when he started to realize, okay, let's not freaking do how I read all the hentai visual novels, because this is the actually real world. Wow, anime actually said that. And another one is, I will not spoil something that happened, I think, in the last episode. the reality hit. I think you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about,
Yes,
and I
yes.
really like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, we have actually Hawk on this too. He watched the series as well.
He watched, and now he can.
Yeah, this what
Summer.
this is actually good that he mentioned. Rudy's two children growing up. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
but that's pretty much it, and it's just a tip of the iceberg. That's what's coming up, and studio has big faith in this story and this series that they made it just for this series. So we really hope everything's gonna be animated. It's freaking amazing. I mean, in trailer they even show the stuff from the next season, from the next part. This is pretty much a part of the first season.
Part
Yeah,
one,
part
yeah.
two. So yeah, in the trailer you already have some stuff from what's gonna happen. So if you don't want to spoil yourself, do not watch the trailer. Watch this first part.
Yep. Okay. So
Uh,
this is a 10 out of freaking
Yeah,
10.
this was. I spent too much time immediately reading everything, just knowing about the series. So
It's
yeah,
really one of the best isekai and one of the best
fantasy.
anime.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
it's
really
it's
good.
it's just freaking great story and. Okay. What else? Yeah, I want to mention one that Keiki is actually currently watching, and I'm not sure. Have you finished, Finn? Black Clover. It's done.
Ah,
The
what?
Haha!
Yes. It's done for now.
For now, movie movie is
Don't
a
don't do that to me.
movie is announced, and I think it's gonna be canonical too. I'm not sure. So yeah, they're definitely gonna do an arc for maybe a seasonal arc for the. We don't know it's gonna be the last arc, but for the next one, they making pause, and I actually like that. Production's gonna be
So
better.
they call up to manga. Yeah.
Actually, manga have almost material for the next whole season, almost.
Because they stopped reading somewhere when last time we talked
Yeah.
about manga. I need to
Maybe I'm not counting well with the chapters how it went. But yeah, there's actually quite a bit material already. But I think it's gonna be a longer arc, but very action packed. So there's a lot of stuff happening currently, but I'm not sure is it nearing it as much as they have so many. What it looked like, so many. Okay, every battle looks like end battle. End battle. We will see what they're gonna do. I hope for maybe a season to just cover the last arc that's going on currently.
I don't know. All I'm going to say that my dear significant other sprinted in front of me with the episodes. He's like at 100 and something. So I
Speed
gave
run.
up speed running Black Clover while I'm trying to catch up. But I had that pause period where I got like
No, and enjoy it at your own.
oversaturated with the anime in general. So I had a pause.
Look, enjoy it at your own pace.
I
So.
saw the dude that
Yeah.
is also from the Black Bulls
Yeah.
that lives like what under the house and that he's the one who's fucking up the house and everything.
Oh, you saw the God, how its name?
He's constantly draining mana from
Yeah,
the
he is
other.
pretty much the ghost in the house.
Oh man, he's adorable.
He's great. He's freaking great.
So yeah, that was a small spoiler for me because I
I just freaking love.
looked at the screen.
I just freaking love when they randomly introduce him in that moment. Like,
No, I didn't see the introduction. It was some sort of a fight. And he was in the fight, and he was talking so weirdly. I think that
Yeah, he's so sleepy.
he's so sleepy. He's always
yeah,
sleeping.
and it was explained to me that he's like that because he has to focus on constantly draining the
I mean,
mana.
all Black Bulls are something like that. So.
Yeah, so can't wait to see what's within.
Yeah, good
But
stuff.
yeah,
Good stuff.
how many episodes now? This season ended, so it's
70.
170, and that's it for pretty much. Let's just say how far is manga. You have now the next arc.
so they caught up to the manga.
Yeah, there is now already quite a bit of manga going forward, but I'm saying not as much as that. They will pretty. I think I hope they will cover soon for maybe another season, another 24 episode season, for example. And there were talks, so they might even start doing seasonal. That would be actually great, just for production quality. I mean, they were amazing at the end, especially. So we will see. Overall, it was good run what they showed so far. So how it started and how it went, oh god, it's good. It's good. What else? What else? What have you watched, people? Come on. Energy up.
Kemono Jihin.
Oh yeah.
Also a series that I like from this season. They did some stuff really good as far as I'm concerned. I didn't really found a degrade in quality as the season progressed, but now that they've finished with mostly all of the characters' backstories, like we only need to see now Inugami's backstory and Kabane's backstory is going to hit us in I hope the next season that we're going to get next year or something like that. It's all set up and good to go into I think the second part of the series, which is actually going
There's still
towards
no announcement, I think.
there's still no announcement, but like if they I hope he's gonna get a second season because there are a lot of unanswered questions that we should get. So yeah,
I would say that pretty much only Kabane is what interesting to me in this
Kabane
series.
and Mikhail.
Okay, that's
don't
you.
forget my boy Inugami.
That's you, Keiki. That's you, Keiki.
Okay.
No, that is Keiki. You don't get it, people.
Venerate me, plebs.
There is more enough that we have Keiki. No. We have animated.
Finally
Keiki
made
now.
a cameo in an anime. So yeah, like it's good. It has some funny moments. It has some weird moments as well.
I what I already said to you actually. It never lived up to first episode to me.
I can understand that. I can understand that.
The story with the spiders was actually good. I like that part actually quite a bit.
Yeah.
But it never kind of lived up to that first episode to me. And maybe I started to feel that maybe I'm just bitter because I don't like the
Akira.
Oh.
Akira. You don't like Akira?
Yeah, I really don't like Akira. I don't need that character. It's
okay. That's fair, but there's also an argument to say that I think this would be better for the series because they concentrated now on actually developing the characters, and that we figure out what their stories are and what their motivations are. And now when it gets into the second part, that we're just going to get Kabane's backstory, and it's gonna go full throttle, and we're going to get exactly what we saw from the first episode.
That's maybe why I don't like. you need to have your characters kind of through the story. Someone is breaking things.
Sorry. I apologize.
Akira is Luck from Black Clover, the blonde, crazy one
Oh
with electricity.
Yes,
no, I wouldn't even
Yeah.
compare him to Luck. I actually
No,
like
the
Luck.
voice actor.
Oh, I don't care about that. Here.
Also Venti.
Oh God, he's Venti.
Yeah.
No, I actually like so Luck quite a
And the
bit.
voice actor is 30 plus years old. Yeah.
Oh
It
my
looks
God,
like
what the hell? Oh my God. What the hell?
looks like a kid. Yeah. Let me post you
Uh,
pic so you can see the voice actor.
but yeah, I think the last story kind of down the rating. Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Just the baby face.
He looks so young.
If you guys want to know, Murase Ayumu.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Great voice actor, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. Uh, but yeah, I mean, it's fun. Series is good. That's it. I think for me. But nothing spectacular, I would say. I
Yeah,
hope maybe for the next one depends how it's gonna proceed. But I would like that they proceed a little bit more with the main story progressing, and along the way you do your character progression things. Not just
I
kill
get
No, it's lighthearted, at times, like the Spider Boy's sister episode.
yeah.
You get that heavy stuff, and all of a sudden they're on a date. So it has its ups and downs.
I'm trying to figure out why that works for me in Fate and not in this.
Well,
because I
probably
think
because
I
of
know.
characters.
Actually,
Fate is more mature.
that and they are always proceeding to certain goal. I mean, they continuing to this to it's kind of seen through all show. How to say it's way too connected, not just okay. We do the pause and we just take care of this character completely out of cut off everything else doing. So yeah, maybe
I'll be
that
right
we will see.
back.
Welcome back.
No, he said I'll be right back.
Oh, I so sorry.
Okay. While he returns, I will drop in Skate. Skate the Infinity.
Oh, Skate. Ooh, I also stopped at the 9th. So, what's happening there?
I mean, I like how they went. I would. They really just didn't need
I'm back.
the
Welcome back.
the
Did they make up?
Yeah, I mean, and it's all good. They actually went very fun later, but stuff with Adam was just freaking weird, and it's kind of stayed weird for me. And by the way, it's not done. It's 12 episodes. We're on the 11. There's still one more episodes to go to be out.
Oh, it's not done yet.
No, it's not done. We're still waiting for the last episode.
Oh, okay.
And, so that drama was so unnecessary. They should just maybe focus more on Adam's story and his freaking psychological thing, why the fuck he's doing what he's doing, and just make the rest of the show actually fun, because it was really fun. And in proceeding of the main characters, yeah, they continued what we saw before in a way, and even better. But just stuff with Adam was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Even with his pressure of him being CEO there and Skate love, but he's very weird and getting even weirder kind of with this. I don't know. We will see the ending. Overall, it's okay. It's fun show. I wouldn't say anything extravaganza on it, but yeah, I don't mind that I watched, definitely. And that's pretty much it. One
I
more,
got one that you forgot.
and that would be,
Dragon's Blood, Dota.
but that's not anime, and I didn't forgot because I was going through anime first.
Okay. You win this time.
Is it not?
Actually, it's not. Well, it's not on Mao, so yeah, it is animation, and
enough.
I would say
Neither is Castlevania.
neither is Castlevania. So no, I'm okay with that. I don't care is it anime or not. It's really good animation. But yeah, if you didn't watch Dota, watch it. It's really good stuff. I think Hawk Ticket and I saw cool. I think you.
Me too.
Oh, you watched it too. So
Really?
yeah. What do you say? I mean, your opinion is the only one that I don't know actually about the show.
Great.
Yeah, and
9 out of 10. No, 8.5.
How Hawk said about the show, I forgot. I wouldn't
The-
I would call it very good, but it's really good. I mean, it's good. It's very close to that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
8.5 out of
uh,
10.
because it really has potential, and I like all the characters and how they introduced them. In a way, how they have a freedom to what they can do with those characters now, and overall, yeah, I'm not gonna say it's great, but it's very good. So it was
yeah,
pleasant surprise. It was pleasant surprise by all means.
to be honest, I was really expecting a train wreck here.
No.
I had optimism for the series, but I was very skeptical.
Okay, but you were Dota fan.
I had about 5,000 hours on Dota. Yes.
There you go. And I had absolutely
I-
no expectation at all for it.
Yeah, and I was just like, okay, are you trying to pull like some League of Legends cinematic crap out of here, out of this, or something else?
Yeah.
And they actually surprised me. They took the characters, they put them in a world, they gave them really good motivation, and they didn't keep at it. They added more character development. We saw very tactful romance scenes,
Yeah,
which I was
mean,
honestly surprised, and I enjoyed them.
stories, but sure, it's really good.
Yeah, and the voice casting is amazing.
Oh yeah.
The battles also very
Mhm.
good. They just thematically gave everything the series what it needed to be, and they nailed it. They nailed it.
Look, it's definitely really good fantasy series. With everything that what Lost Heroes are better than. Well, they're better maybe in animation part. I wouldn't say it all with the stories. Specifically with the Dragon Blood. But what's LoL doing now, and we're gonna see that animated too, I think. They're doing something, don't they? I'm forgetting
Riot?
now. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Riot is doing a lot of things.
They're doing shitload of things, and I'm not even remembering what they announced by this point.
Everything. There's single player RPG. There's
That's what I'm waiting, and I'm waiting for the
some
fighting game.
strategic. Yeah, fighting game, strategy game, movie, or is it an animation?
I think
I
it's
don't know.
animation.
There's so much.
I think it's
so much.
animation, but yeah, overall, Dota did a great job.
Yeah,
Big
I
plus for
think
the Dragon
the
Balls.
ending was maybe the weakest part of it.
I
but
feel they
overall,
to some degree they did not completely an open end, but you definitely can see, yeah, this kind of screams for the next season. I need
Oh,
the next season.
Definitely.
yeah,
So we will see how that's gonna go.
I think it's gonna go something like this, where we're get like one season in like 2 years.
Well, with what they offered, I don't know. I mean, they're doing Castlevania, they're doing this, they did now Zeus Blood, something like that. Blood of Zeus, yeah,
Which
Blood of
yeah.
Zeus.
I dropped that at like
I didn't watch that
episode
one.
7 or 6.
Oh, that
It's-
one is not really.
No, you went far to drop it.
Went part of
Well,
it.
I mean, I sort of just lost interest. I don't know.
Mm.
To return us to anime, Beastars.
Oh yeah.
Have you finished it actually?
No.
No.
No. I'm on episode 8.
I mean, it's freaking.
I mean, talk about it, and, you know.
I don't need to spoil anything. I mean, just
You can.
I will
mean,
say one thing. With probably with the ReZero, but in this one, first of all, the studio upped animation. Voice acting is godlike in this one. I don't know. Last time, maybe the ReZero. That I was just surprised by voice acting this much as in Beastars. I will say they did pretty much everything like how it was done in manga. I was just like, you maybe cut a little bit up too fast in the last episode. That I was okay. Please leave it the place because you definitely gonna do the next season, and it's already popular enough to do it because there is quite a bit more story to this. But yeah, they kind of finished what this season was really what was not finished in the first one. All homicide that happened. So yeah. I don't know what to add to this. It's amazing. I mean, if you like the first season, you're gonna like this one a lot. It's not getting into that. It's going more into carnivores and herbivore stuff than heavy in the relationship between Legoshi and Haru, and more about the black market part. Definitely with Luis and his development there. But yeah. Okay. What Fox said. It's only published by Netflix in different studios. Oh, that's okay. Moving on. Guys.
Yes.
You've been so
Or-
silent that I thought actually that I lost connection.
No. Well, I'm letting you speak.
It's kind of weird to not be
So
just.
how much is left from the is the manga finished
Yeah, manga is finished, and
with Beastars? Yeah.
I think there can be 2 more seasons like this. Yeah, I think 2 more seasons. 12 episodes.
2 more.
Yeah, pretty much like 24 episodes still left to be done. But it is done, and they're not waiting on source material. So just make it.
Nice.
And there'll be a lot more. I think what you expected kind of to be continuation on what's continuing after this, and it's concentrated to that a little bit more with endgame stuff. It's kind of returning to that truly the beast part.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's done. What else?
ReZero.
Okay, yeah. I was actually waiting. This is why I started Beastars, because I'm waiting you for ReZero.
Yeah.
Ah,
They did
man.
Man. Oh yeah, you finished it. How you feel?
Yeah. I don't know.
Bad.
Why do I latch on to tragic characters so much?
Ah,
Which one?
the good one.
Well, first it was Juice, now Roswell. No.
Oh, you mean all of them?
All of them. Yeah.
Rosewater.
Not all of them.
Mm.
Like
What-
there's
I
some resolution.
I still don't like Emilia.
But I mean, she did grow.
yeah, and
She grew a pair finally. Yay!
you know what's kind of it's Kasia. What's kind of
Kasia.
bothering me a little bit. It's because we had that great development for Emilia to now, well, to actually progress the development for down the line, but the ending was Beatrice ending, and
Yes.
I completely forgot everything that happened because of
Yes,
that.
and
It was so
Beko
great.
deserved it.
Becca completely deserved it. It was so great.
She's adorable.
Mhm.
Oh.
Much better than Emilia.
Oh.
I'm going to need to dodge so many knives.
You just have that cat smug face moving JPG. So,
No, I mean,
by the way, it felt like ending a bit.
yeah, it did feel like an ending weirdly, but it's really not an ending.
It's really not the ending. I mean, maybe because of the whole knighting thing and burning down the freaking mansion.
Yeah, they
Uh,
did burn down the mansion.
I how was your reaction for everyone beats up the certain character?
To like carry on punches him.
Yeah,
Wait, who are you asking?
both of you, both of you.
Okay, I mean, I don't remember
Not the last
that from the.
episode when they
No,
punch
yeah,
Roswell.
yeah, yeah. I don't remember it from the web novel, but I maybe forgetting things. So I mean, yeah, it was well.
It's freaking
deserved.
It was freaking funny. Uh, I kind of I like that they in a way skipped a little part that was in the light novel. When Knighting happened, the discussion between Roswell and Subaru. What he mentioned to him when he said, "You won this time,"
Mhm.
but there was more to that. You won this time because he's gonna push him now, unlike what a kidnap would do with him, and literally, you're gonna get there when you're gonna get there. But before that, I will know everything using your ability. From him, no. If anything happens to anyone of your perfect ending, I'm gonna restart you.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, but some like currently he's getting more powerful, and I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
Subaru in the
Yeah.
web novel, there may be a danger in the future where he might not be able to
Ooh.
start. But for now, it's not. But it like some things are dropped, and it's not because he's losing ability; it's because he's gaining
Yeah.
ability.
By the way, I really like that this time they immediately, well, they kind of leaked the announcement for the next season. We don't know when it's gonna be, but it's gonna be in the making soon. Overall,
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of material.
yeah.
Yeah, and So yeah, finally they're in a contract.
Oh yeah, it's so fun together, fun and funny.
Yeah, it's a great, great fucking dynamic for which I've been waiting the whole season.
I would say I heard a lot on the internet that this people still talking that first season is better for them. For me, it's second season. I liked second season a lot more actually.
Yeah, I'd say for me, both are amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But just the question, I just like the development that happened in the second season a lot.
For everyone except for one.
What
for me,
for Puck?
second
No.
season, second part of the second season is,
Great.
I don't know. The
Huh?
last 4 episodes were great, but before that, I know you have to have the build up and all, but it was like a lot of talking and not much doing.
Like
What?
there
You
were
know?
maybe like 2 or 3 episodes that were a bit slower.
They needed to
But-
cover at least a bit from novel,
Yeah,
you know.
I know
Yeah.
it needs to be
There's a lot
covered,
of-
you know, but as I said last time, pacing is a bit off, but I give it the benefit of a doubt because I'm a binge watcher and I watch this ongoing. So what could have been an hour dragged for 3-4 weeks for me, you know.
True.
So I give it the benefit of a doubt, but it was wanky pacing. Last couple of episodes were phenomenal, like 4 or 5 episodes
Yeah.
with all the stuff happening in the mansion and in the sanctuary. Awesome. Mwah, good season.
To slowly move on to the next one, that I was I'm okay, but not really amazed by Log
Mhm.
Horizon
Oh,
with the third season.
Yeah, I'm yet to
I will leave
finish
that
it.
for some more discussion later. I finished it today. But it was, I don't know, maybe I expect a little more insight what they started doing from the
Uh,
last season, and they did some stuff and they continue on some, but they kind of spread thin. I don't know how to say that's how it felt like.
Mhm.
And
I mean, I think the story in Akiba is a bit. I think the problem is that the story split, and
yeah,
the story in Akiba seems proportionally slower to the story on the Chinese server.
yeah, it's literally what Hawk said. It's literally getting a little watered down a bit, and I don't like that. Because there's a lot of potential there, and it had a better kind of dynamic between action, politics, economy, and what they were doing. Now it's kind of separate stuff, and I don't know. It got a bit hard for me to even follow it sometime. What was happening? Just how they did the exposition for example, what was happening in this Chinese server.
You know, like I didn't care about the plot line with honesty and that all with the duking and stuff like that. It dragged on for longer than it
Yeah.
should have.
If you don't
And
have a big punchline kind of at the end, what are you doing?
yeah, and then we watched them watch what's happening on the Chinese
Yeah.
server with us. I'm like, okay, something should happen here in Kiba, but nothing is happening. They're just watching the same thing we're watching.
There's a lot of good stuff with a lot of anti-air in between.
Yeah.
And that's I think what was the problem with this season mostly. But you will see till the end. Depends. I
Yeah,
mean,
like it wasn't
no, it wasn't
interesting
bad.
concept with the puppet
Yeah.
show and shit, but it was too slow. It should have been way
Yeah.
shorter.
Yep. Okay.
Hopefully next season is better
Yeah.
pace. I have not finished it yet, but I will. I think I have like 2 episodes.
What
I have a question for Ticket.
ticket? Are you alive?
Almost
That-
Shiroi.
That's the question.
This caught me by
Hmm.
surprise.
He lives.
Did you finish Back Arrow?
24 episodes.
Oh.
Yeah, currently the 13th episode, and I haven't watched the last 3. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
So
still
that's
ongoing.
still ongoing. No,
yeah, it's gonna have 24 episodes.
that's
Interesting.
rare these days. That's rare.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I stopped at the reverse Uno card with the princess, so yeah, I need to catch up on.
I watched a couple of more episodes where Rekka makes war to Luto.
Mm-hmm.
So I've stopped there. I didn't have the time to watch it, and I just wanted to finish some other stuff because I knew they were going to finish. I can always catch up on Back Arrow,
Mm-hmm.
and 24 episodes is a different format. So yeah,
So how does it look so far from what you've seen?
I
Going in
find
good.
I find it fun. I just find it really fun. It's not the stuff that I would usually watch. It
Mm.
it kind of keeps me in the vehicle just because it has some really great humor. It has some really fun fight scenes
Mhm.
and some interesting character development. Let's call it that.
And he killed a mosquito.
Oh.
Sorry,
Yeah.
there was a slapping sound and I need to
And
comment.
also we just started seeing what the Emperor of Rekka can do. And the geezer is scary.
Oh.
The geezer is scary.
Old
Mm.
men
I'll-
are
I'll-
always
I don't wanna-
scary in anime. Learn that.
I don't want to spoil anything to you, so I'm just going to keep it as quiet as possible. But it gets interesting.
Good, good, good.
Okay, to drop in before we actually talk about the best anime of this. The hidden dungeon only I can enter. Yeah, I finished this. It was just freaking funny. I like that I'm not putting this in guilty pleasure. It was just fucking funny. It's just fucking funny. A recommendation for the chill anime to watch with a bit of ecchi and not even too much of it. And it's actually more on the funny side than anything else. So yeah, recommendations overall for a very chill funny show. And yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, but maybe not end. I don't know what else you watched, but let's see.
Not I
Okay.
dropped. I mean,
Ooh.
I didn't
Bravers.
drop it. No, I didn't drop it. I just stopped. What?
It's
I know what would happen. I read
yeah.
they did some stuff differently, and that's where I
Oh.
stopped watching. I mean, I think they I thought they would change it for the better because it left at it's kind of in the fight for longer, but then I realized, wait, it won't, like, nothing will change because it can't change, they had to follow the manga at some point. So
Ah,
I was like, it's I
damn.
I will probably speed run the rest of it at some point, but
Yeah, I think at least for me, it's more binge material, but we'll see. And I'm probably gonna do it when we get Blu-ray, at least.
like animation is better than season 3,
That's
but it's
something.
not as good
Good.
as
Yeah.
season like even season 2 and not season
Definitely not season 3.
like season 1 is the best, season 2 is
Do you remember that they burned 100 chapters in the first season? They
yes
burned freaking 100 chapters in first season. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
yeah they went fast.
And I don't know. Maybe that fucked them over, but who knows?
Maybe, but overall it's like if you read the manga, you can watch the show. It's like
Yeah.
you may get disappointed by the quality at this point. It's not as bad as season 3, but it's not what it should be, which
So,
I would say it's
and another one is Dr. Stone. Stone Wars.
Mm.
Dr. Stone Wars. It's great.
Well,
It's so good.
for the fans of Dr. Stone, at least see it's still going good. I mean, it's literally just below Mushoku and Slime, so it has
Yeah,
same
yeah.
rating as Wonder Egg, and
Whoa.
it's popular. I mean, it's still very popular show overall. So
It's turning into a pirate show. We're gonna get both seasons.
oh god, it's
No,
becoming becoming One Piece.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. It won't be a boat season, but they will be going across the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, even on the One Piece thing, aren't they like on 1,000th episode or something, or chapter? I'm forgetting now.
With the One Piece, they're on like I think it may have passed chapter 1,000 right
Yeah,
now, or
that's
it's near. I think. Wait, let me see.
1966 says the clock. I think they were
Really?
saying he's very close to the 1,000.
Oh, 1,008.
Oh, anime is on 966. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I mean, I'm not up to date with One Piece as far as anime goes. Like I just watch the highlights. It's
Yeah.
like the anime, the quality isn't
Oh.
great.
I will watch that 2 hour special again when it got another 1,000 episodes. When I got whole story of what happened. Literally a 2 hour special.
Talk
Well-
about filler.
Well,
Uh,
you can. No, there's no.
There's not that much
Filler.
fillers, I think. Yeah.
There's many fights.
Oh, if I ever even get anything of One Piece to consume, that will be manga that I'm gonna go through.
yeah.
Ah,
Oh, yeah. So, Doctor Stone season 2 was one of the best of this season.
Uh,
It's more of what season 1 was, but it's just I mean, it's the same feel, but it's a continue.
I just need to add that I'm currently seeing oh god Senko with the captain's hat and the officer.
Yeah. They're
becoming
sailing.
legit sailors.
Yeah. I mean, they first have to build a boat.
Yo-ho-ho.
Oh.
So
Okay, this is funny. Now you're actually getting me to. I might watch the second season just to see the third.
well, they're going
Yeah,
to
it's
say.
announced. Yeah. Okay. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there were 3 anime this season that when I sat down, played the episode, and it just got energy up immediately, like fired up. Jujutsu Kaisen was top on that. Other 2 was ReZero and Mushoku Tensei. Beastars is only not there because I need to binge that to actually fully enjoy it. But yeah,
it was wonky to me too because like
you need to-
again, I'm used to binging, but
yeah. But this one, it kind of to the point. Even if I read manga, it was like, okay, yeah, next episode. It's Friday. It's Jujutsu Kaisen. Just turning it on. I'm completely drained. Oh, they just going full on hard? Whatever was happening.
Yeah.
And just energy spike. Okay, I'm awake. You have my full attention.
Wide awake.
Yeah.
Well, as I mentioned, it didn't end where I expected it to, like with the baseball episode.
Yeah.
I entirely skipped that one.
Seriously?
Why?
Yeah.
It was actually.
Why?
I was like, I've seen enough sports in shonen to know
not
where
like
this
that.
This was
Oh.
nothing about sports,
It
though.
was nothing like that at all.
Like they talked more about what kind of food they like in it than about sports.
No. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's not something really interesting. Like
I don't
it's
know. I need moments like that after what genuinely happened in between. I mean, I need episodes like that in between of what generally is going on. And the exposition with the old man and with both directors talking about Itadori after after the incident, I will call it like that.
Yeah.
And Gojo just walking over the ants, literally over the ants.
Yeah,
in front
he
of
didn't
them.
stomp on them. But after that, yeah, we got the brothers.
Oh yeah, we got a JoJo character.
Well, we got robbed of clothing. The extravagant brother.
Oh yeah, you mentioned. I completely forgot that.
Yeah, in the manga, he actually has the garters.
Yeah, and not the pants.
Yeah. Well, okay, I understand why they did it.
But
it
overall,
was still funny.
Yeah, it was still funny. They didn't took out too much. But
also, one thing that I really liked, Megumi, when he finished his fight, and when he got out with the finger, those facial expressions. Yeah, they really made him look, insane at that moment, and I really loved it. They really transferred it into animation perfectly.
They transferred animation. Those were really shot by shot from manga. especially those parts. And I liked, and I mentioned this literally every time we talked about Jujutsu Kaisen, that I like they remind us of that notion. You need to be a little bit crazy to do this job. And
Yeah,
just by accepting,
definitely.
just fuck it, let's do this. I got this far. Let's see how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
And I mean, just
I don't know.
in the last episode with whole soundtrack for Nobara and Itadori scene, doing that beat, switching the scenes between them. It's freaking great.
And also, they actually teased us with Okotsu. He didn't show up.
Yeah. And we got the announcement for the movie.
Yeah. When is it?
Wait, movie or OVA? Movie?
Movie. Wait, there's gonna be an OVA too?
No. I just forgot what type of the media
Oh,
is gonna be.
potato.
And
Yeah.
now Keike can watch Face Day Night just to see Sakura. Wait, why part? What for? I mean, because of fall despair, that's a good thing, or
For
I
what?
don't know what he's aiming for. But yeah, Heaven Seal is definitely the most heavy on that part. Oh, the crazy face. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I saw Red Lens, so Red Lens,
No,
whatever.
you saw from Apocrypha.
But that's
Red Lens,
Apocrypha,
That's
yeah.
Apocrypha. That has, well, not nothing with this show, but it's not in this timeline. It's not connected, except it's one version of Holy Grail War.
No, I saw that fighting scene, and my my headset went with the explosions and all, and I was like,
Yeah,
"Whoa!"
I actually hate those explosions. They dropping
Really?
them in many shows. I really hate that sound effect. It's
I mean, it really ripped the ear.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, I freaking love Apocrypha. One of the better stories.
In that moment, it was just like fate dank memes.
Maybe for that scene specifically, for example, it was used very well. But you will see when you watch, and they have explosion with pretty much every step or hit of one of the heavier warriors, for example. And it's getting like, I stop scratching my ear inside. So scratching with that.
I think it depends on what kind of headset or surround system you have, because on my headset it was like ripping sound, like
Yeah.
literally ripping through it. And when we played the same scene on boyfriend's PC, he has those high-tech speakers because he's doing audio production, and it didn't have the same effect at all.
I don't know. I mean, I literally watched on TV, on my surround system, and on headphones. I had the same effect. So I don't know. I don't know. And as I said, it happened for few more shows that use the same. Actually, Finn, they use the same sound with Rimuru's fight with the girl from that Inquisition.
With Hinata.
Yeah. In the beginning of the fight, the few blasts used the same sound effect. I mean, the animation was great, but I really didn't like the sound design there. And I'm seeing it repeat more and more often, especially with explosions and some crashing the ground and stuff like that. I don't know. Not sure it's the same studio. I'm forgetting, but yeah. Watch Fate.
I will.
Anyway, back to Jujutsu. How was it for y'all who didn't read manga.
Yeah. Finn, overall, now that you finished the show, actually.
I'm actually trying to recall. Oh yeah. I mean, the strongest selling point for Jujutsu, in my opinion, is the anime.
Mhm.
I mean,
Uh,
Papa is doing absurd job.
yeah,
And it's
Yeah.
consistent. I
Yeah.
remember you telling me that, like in shonens, it's usual that you have some bad
Yeah.
episodes, some good episodes. But here, I mean, we're only on 24,
Yeah,
but
But they're gonna go
Yeah.
seasonal. That's good.
well, yeah. That's what's different, because a lot of shonen is not seasonal. It's just they're just like
continuing.
every
Yeah.
week, like just get that shit out, you know.
I mean
So
that was the big point for example, for My Hero Academia, why they could actually do
Mhm.
what they're doing. But overall, the designs in My Hero Academia do not they don't go for fights like you see in Jujutsu Kaisen, for example.
Mhm.
So you don't see that too much, but here it's heavy and choreography is amazing. I mean, in every fight.
Oh,
Yes.
there's Hawk.
Great.
Greto.
great. You can't say Kureto if you haven't seen Diamond is unbreakable.
Call out for Jojo. I was waiting when we're gonna get some Jojo comment.
Yeah.
My brothers.
I read that differently.
That-
Dude.
I mean, we do have
Okay.
character mice. So continuing.
so I do believe that Jujutsu would be much less popular if it wasn't so well
Animated.
yeah.
People said it's next Demon Slayer in that regard, and about popularity and stuff like that. That it had a similar effect, because Demon Slayer art in manga it's not this good how Ufotable did it. So yeah, it has that same effect. That definitely got more reach because of what Mappa did, and I freaking love it because of that.
Yeah. Well, like it's good enough on its own, but when it's so well produced, directed, animated, then it takes it like by a few points.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, definitely. Presentation. Obviously. I think
Yeah.
it's pretty much that. So,
I mean, this is still a warm up.
yeah.
This is really just a warm up.
That's the scary part. It's literally what's Mushoku those 11 episodes. This 20.
Yeah, this is just like okay, so here are the characters and some fighting. Now let's get it rolling. I mean, the Shibuya arc, I can't wait to see that animated.
and the freaking movie too. That
Oh,
one is gonna
yeah.
be big bomb too.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even imagine how it's gonna look. Mappa doing the movie. So we'll see about that. What they can actually improve over this.
And we're also going to get the Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah. So
Mhm.
they're gonna pretty much continue Jujutsu. They're doing Chainsaw Man. They're doing the last part of the Attack on Titan,
Yeah.
and even something else they're dropping. I'm forgetting now.
Let me see.
They
Chains
didn't they do the Zombieland?
Zombieland.
Yeah, Zombieland
Yeah.
saga.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, Hawk movie is prequel chapter.
Yeah,
The one that we were confused when are they going to implement it in the story because it's very important.
And Mappa is doing a anime original series about water polo.
what?
Yeah, it's called
Water polo.
Remade.
Yeah,
Well,
skip.
well, they do like doing like free anime, like free and stuff like that. I don't know did Mappa did that one or the swimming anime. The swimming.
I don't
I'm
know, but
forgetting.
like, I mean, it's why a water polo anime original? What the fuck?
Well, Haikyuu was popular, so now let's cash in on all the sports.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Kaiko wasn't really popular because of heavy on sports as much as characters. They really sold and not just
Wait.
kind of the main theme, and that's the big thing. But by
Let me see.
every game, you see all perspectives. You actually like a lot other teams too, and so overall, I don't know the relationship between the characters. I just loved how they progress it. I would call Haiki one of the great shonens, really.
Mm.
Not just put it in sports overall. I mean, yeah, that's the kind of the big thing, the theme. But yeah, the characters, those slice of life moments, and freaking hype. They do it really good. Music is one of the best in some show that I heard too. Every season you have album for Jin. Literally.
Oh. So, is there anything that started this season that you already watched?
Me, no. I think Ticket actually watched few things.
I did. I actually
Yeah.
started 5 stuff. So
Oh.
first off, Mars Red.
Oh, yeah. How is it?
Uh,
Uh,
what the hell? What the hell?
It's
good what the
strange.
hell or bad what the hell?
Just
Well,
what the hell?
Hawk and Anacron like it.
Why did you repeat
Hawk and
it?
Anacron like it.
Me
Oh.
too.
Man,
I'll give it another episode, but it really left me conflicted. I was just like, why the hell am I spending 20 minutes on this?
you mixed me with Finn. I didn't watch it, so
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I didn't watch anything except MHA first episode, and I figured out that I will not watching this season till it's end.
So yeah, I started
Mm.
Mars Red, and besides the beautiful visuals, I don't see anything else that would keep me in the anime.
Hmm.
It didn't catch me. Sorry, caught me.
So there's you, and
Sorry.
then there's Finn.
Finn?
I-
Sell us, Finn. Sell us this.
Well, see, this is like, as I said, the animation is Gatterish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's interesting. They do play a lot on the visuals, and the story is told like the chronology of the story isn't immediately apparent. Like you can't
Okay,
really
so it's not a
tell.
straight line.
well, in the first episode, you can tell when is what
Happening. Okay.
happening until like the second half, and that may be confusing at
Mhm.
first, but and it does it's a bit
Hmm?
it gets a bit
Oh.
Yeah.
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 We summoned Hawk at the end.
Yes, we're talking about Mars Red, Great Vampire Show. I love it. I want to see it.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Whoa, okay.
Okay.
Now,
So share your opinion.
now sell me the
Opinion.
show to someone that really doesn't care about vampires.
Meaning you?
It's
Yeah.
look, it's it's early mid era Spec
Yeah.
Ops hunting vampires.
Okay.
And-
good enough.
and-
Good enough.
And yeah, it has like it's alternate history, so it has more of a I believe it has more of like a westernish
Hmm. Yeah, you
feel.
mentioned that.
No, it has that westernish feel because Japan was like that in Meiji era.
Mm.
But was it
It was really like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
it has like
Also, the references I really liked in the show. The English have started using a vampire with that Dutch doctor.
I don't
That's
know.
Dr. Van Helsing, who established the Helsing organization.
There
I mean,
we
it's not
go.
official, but in Dracula's story, yeah.
There we go.
Mm.
And there's an elder vampire character that's he's haunting a theater troupe, and he's traveling through the world by being in a theater troupe.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, what
Good
I
disguise.
hear, what I hear, some good parts, but overall, I would say how it works. But you
like
mentioned,
Also-
there's not
yeah, you mentioned Vampire
Yes.
Chronicles, but I didn't saw that ever. I mean, I don't
Okay,
really see the
have you
show.
do you know about Interview with the Vampire?
Yes.
Yeah.
That.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Now I'm actually
And,
intrigued.
And
Well,
basically the elder vampire character
Yeah.
is that little girl combined with the guy from Paris that Antonio Banderas is playing.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. No, I'll be checking it out. I don't think I can actually watch many shows this time
Like,
ongoing.
just be prepared to not know what's happening for the first like 10
Oh,
minutes.
that's not the issue. I watch too many shows that start like
Oh.
that.
I don't know. For me, it was the story was clear as day. Okay, but
like you
that's
knew
me
what was
again.
happening, but you don't know why the characters are doing what they're doing until some stuff is
The military officer is doing his job because he
Yes.
has orders.
Mhm.
yes,
That's
but
it. That's all you need to know.
well, yes, but what's with the vampire? Why is she saying what she's saying? Why does she seem to be stuck?
Well, when
did
he
she
gets
do him?
debriefed, it's explained to
That's
us
what I'm
as well
saying.
as the officer.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like some shit is not immediately
By this point, I already like that it causes this chaos between all of you.
It's beautiful chaos.
that I want to check it out. So yeah.
Also, as Finn already mentioned, visually, CG to 14, 15.
Huh?
They're using CG extremely well.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay. Praise from Finn. Now I'm genuinely.
Yeah, like it blends
Very well.
style. Yeah.
Well, that's very nice to hear. Sorry,
Uh,
I had to turn off the mic because there's fireworks.
Ah.
Oh. Le-
So I jumped in. Just good CG.
Well, it is kind of the Easter episode, isn't it?
Ha 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 ha.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
What else?
What else?
So,
I've seen the first episode of Shaman King.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
I have not
You watched Shaman King. So how
Which
that?
is basically the first 2 episodes of the old show.
Oh, okay.
oh,
Well, I
So,
did not
and-
really expected much, too much, like, except that. So
people are really hyped about it.
It's good.
Mhm.
I'm more.
How's the opening?
It's the original Japanese opening.
Really?
Ah, fuck.
It's the same opening from 2001.
Oh, that's so nice.
But it's Japanese opening.
Unfortunately,
It's not look around you, look beyond. You
I mean, I hope they're gonna put that one into dub.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for the dub for the Netflix
I mean,
release.
God
if
fucking damn that song.
we got Finn excited for the dub too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This just nostalgia hitting. This nostalgia hitting.
I mean, look, if that dub opening wasn't so good, this opening would be remembered as almost as fondly because
Yeah.
it's pretty damn good.
Yeah. So, Ticket, you watch more?
Yeah, I also watched the episode of Shaman King.
You watched Shaman King episode? Okay, this is a
I
surprise.
did. I did say I'm gonna get on that train, and after
Mhm,
the first
mhm.
episode, episode,
Yeah.
if the next one doesn't keep me, I'm dropping this.
Well, it is shonen. It is shonen completely.
Oh, the duality of this crew.
But that's why it's good.
Like,
you dare say
like,
this in my presence?
I don't even
everything. Okay,
remember
so
the
everything that I saw. Okay, I understand the basic concept. I understand everything. It's just like fine.
Not
I
your
really
cup of
couldn't
tea,
care. I
Kat.
really couldn't care about it.
I need to mention that I think I never watched the first few episodes of Shaman King. and I watched like the rest of the show like maybe 2 times already.
Yeah,
And-
I mean, I watched the parts when the party is gathered
Yeah,
like
yeah.
6 or 7 times, but
Because I watched
the beginning I haven't seen.
yeah, I watched on Japanese sub and Japanese sub. Oh my god!
Japanese sub, yeah.
Japanese sub.
Oh,
Japanese sub. I hear that.
Nihonjin on the Nihonjin level.
You're learning kana.
Yeah. Learning
you know
katakana.
what I mean.
Jugeru.
But
So,
yeah.
But did you watch the Japanese dub?
God damn it!
Or was it English dub with Japanese?
Nihongo jozu.
Ah,
Okay. Well,
okay, so what was that? The ticket you said you watched like 3 more? No?
Wait, before
Yep.
that,
Oh.
I didn't see the first 2 episodes
Yeah.
of Vivi are.
oh,
Oh.
I'm literally
Ooh.
seeing gifs from the show on Twitter.
I gotta get on that. So,
Also-
it
also-
I
looks
gotta
proceed.
get off Twitter.
Yeah.
Can
Ticket.
proceed.
Yeah, I also get on the Vivi train. I'm really curious about that. Huh? So I watched the Mashiro no Oto, which is the Shamishin.
Shamisen.
Oh.
Shamisen.
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 A shimmy, shimmy.
Shamisen.
And
So-
all Japanese
so-
folks are offended now.
It has some really breathtaking moments, and it has some moments that are just like, why are you even putting this in the show? So you got a guy who is a shamisen player who, because of something that happens, cannot find his stone again.
Right. Right.
Eh,
Okay, continue.
I thought you said why, so I was just like,
No.
eh.
Continue.
So he goes to Tokyo and he meets a girl. And the girl has a boyfriend who's a piece of shit, in my opinion. And,
Omoshiroi.
and all of
Is
and
that
all of a
important
sudden,
for the story?
Yeah,
That's the
and all
question.
of a sudden, the shamisen player,
Why are you
is-
saying it like that?
I think it's like that. Yeah.
Samishin.
It's a shamisen.
Yeah.
shamisen, okay, shamisen. The shamisen player is someone who warms up the crew for the concert, and everyone is blown away by his skill, and he's just like, I cannot find my tone.
Where is my tone?
Yes, and
My
the
tone.
soundtrack is amazing. The characters to me are just really bleak, mostly
Yeah.
from what I saw. So I mean, you got an egocentric punk band leader who's an asshole. You got a girl who is obviously some sort of reincarnation of Chun-Li, and then
What?
you have the guy who plays the shamisen, who has an identity crisis.
Oh, hold on a minute. You had me at Chun-Li, so I'll be watching.
Yeah,
this.
you mentioned something interesting and skipped. You don't know to sell us show. To sell us.
Yeah,
I
that's,
see that.
That's fair. That's
I mean,
fair.
he just threw a bag of coins and whatever hit us, hit us.
Literally. See, this time it worked.
I am a generous god.
Oh, Jesus.
I bring many gifts. You can take whatever you want. I don't care. So yeah,
Shut
like
up, Bishotomen.
there are some really good moments in this, and there are just some that are just like, eh.
Nani?
I don't know. I may be interested if it gets more on actual shamisen thing. I'm not interested when going especially heavy on musical anime. Get on the main thing. I don't want drama. Fuck that.
Mm.
Yeah, well, the the guy goes on a search for his stone. He kind of already has it, but he just thinks that he's blocked from playing it, and kind of like
That
it's interesting. It has some really good moments, but the rest of it is just like this could have been 12-minute format for me.
Go watch Nodame. Go watch Nodame.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Also, next, Moriarty is back.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So is it
Uh,
good as it was?
This was more of a comedic episode than I expected.
Oh, okay.
They introduced another character besides Mycroft Holmes, who we saw at the end of the last
Yeah.
season. I'm not going to spoil
Okay,
who.
no spoil but
And they are going to work towards what's probably going to be a couple of episodes devoted to a specific arc.
I don't need reviews. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a bit more Sherlock concentrated.
Oh
Arc.
yes, this is the episode that we saw the least of Moriarty
Oh, okay.
so far. Yeah, and
it
there is
seems like
nothing-
second season, not a second
Yeah, yeah.
part then.
And there is a lot of planning going on. Like you can see Moriarty making.
I mean,
some
sorry, but saying that in Moriarty Sherlock show, it's kind of obvious.
Yeah, it's a given. And also we saw more of Hudson, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm very
Yeah.
interested in this take on Hudson. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Same.
oh, you'll see more of her in this episode.
okay, we'll see how that's gonna go.
Give me
Okay,
more.
And the last thing that I saw.
okay.
Sorry, you wanted to add something?
No, I'm just on the stun button because Hawk sent Sakura's crazy face on
okay.
our Discord. So
I'm
And
not
the-
apologizing.
Okay. And the last thing I saw is Joran, Princess of Snow and Blood.
I haven't finished the episode. I saw like first few minutes of it. I'm not sure.
Okay, proceed.
Watch the episode to the end.
Mhm.
So it's an alternative historical iteration of Japan, like Meiji era, but they do have technology.
Very
There are some
imagination.
there are some dragon lines that you can use for purposes of powering up some.
Technological, that's magical.
It's Magic.
Oh,
Yeah, it's magic. That's the best way to put it. And the story is probably going to be devoted towards a group of, you could say,
Cleaners.
cleaners. Yeah, that would be
What?
best. I was looking for Shinsengumi, but it wouldn't be the right.
Problem solvers.
Yeah, problem solvers.
Right.
The fights that I saw were beautiful. Some of the animation is just top tier for me. It's very poetic. It's beautiful.
I must say,
They
it's weird to hear you pointing out fights over anything else.
Because they are very poetic. In
Poetic?
some of them are just very poetic, and it reminded me a lot of Lady Snowblood.
Sorry, Finn got us with grenade.
Finn.
There you go.
Yeah.
Holy can grenade.
Yeah. And it reminded me a lot of Lady Snowblood.
I don't know what that is.
It's those are two Japanese movies about a traveling.
You
was
actually
gonna
mentioned that movie to me, but I never watched it.
You said you watched it.
No.
You goddamn traitor!
Fire.
And it's, I don't know. It's a thing that got me in the chair, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna commit my 100% of my brain towards watching this episode and to see what the story is about. So yeah, it's a story about literally just like cleaners in a time where the government is going through a lot of shit, and they just need people who are going to reinforce that.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
this is happening in the similar time as Kenshin.
Okay. Yeah, with the twist. Oh,
Yeah.
magic,
I mean, it's a different story, but time-wise, it's that time, early Meiji era.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I find the characters interesting. The story so far, I mean, we just saw the first episode, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it. I want to see how this progresses.
Yeah.
And it's keeping me right now, so I'm gonna continue watching this, and I'll get to you on the next hot topic.
Hototeko.
Cool.
Also, highly suggesting that the rest of you watch it fully, the first episode.
I mean,
I think a lot of you are gonna like it.
I'll probably check the first episode or some stuff, but unlikely that I will join.
Wait, I wasn't
Weekly.
here when you started
Damn it.
with which animes.
Joran, Princess of Snow and Blood.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yep, that's all from me, I believe.
Also, I forgot to do something when I came in.
Yeah.
Hello, my brothers.
My
Ural.
brothers.
Besto friendo. Cadê todo? Allora.
Anyone else watched anything? Or I mean, I don't know how many released by now.
I think everything released.
First episode, yeah?
Not everything. But I mentioned MHA. They started the same shit like they do often with quasi recap episode, but this is the worst one so far. And at the end of the episode, they kind of continued from the last season at the same part where it stopped. So it was why you even do this. I don't know. MHA, I like manga. I will continue manga. I will binge this. I'm not watching this ongoing anymore. Definitely. So, and for the rest of the shows, I don't know. Depends on the time. I need to be really extremely interested in the show to now watch it ongoing. for this season, and I'm not really sure what we have in the roster to bring me in. I'm having high hopes for
Roster.
yeah roster. Sorry. Maybe I bought the rooster.
Or maybe you like a. Would you like a rooster?
I mean, I'm definitely most interested for To Your Eternity, how it's going to turn out, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is coming.
I,
Also,
I know I'm definitely gonna watch Moriarty. Don't know it's gonna be weekly, but I'm binging that, so
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be watched at the point of my free time. So
Yeah,
yeah.
got a lot of shows. I know that I'm going to drop. Well, I hope I'm going to drop.
We don't
You
want
know
our
how
Keiki
much
to
it
die.
sucks when you hope for a show to suck.
Please stop, no more.
Adulting is hard.
Yep.
No, the industry.
Uh,
Not the belt.
Hawk, you were cut at the beginning of the sentence.
Oh my, one more.
So yeah, I don't know what else that's really interesting. Oh yeah, I actually watched the first episode of I can't say this.
Why?
The new Gridman. I'll call it like that.
Um,
New Gridman.
Gridman.
Yeah, new and
Oh.
and I mean I saw that English VTubers are reacting to the first episode. Oh, it's out. Then I watched it literally with the reaction. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm still waiting for. I saw. Finally, we have a trailer for Yosuke.
Yeah, we have trail for Yosuke, and it looks good.
It looks good.
It looks good. We'll see how it's gonna go. And for the Gridman thing, yeah, it's pretty much Gridman 2.0. I mean, if you like the first one, you're gonna love this.
Haven't seen it, unfortunately.
Well, you have something to do then.
Do I?
Yes.
Do I really?
After you finish,
Okay.
After you finish Monogatari series.
Mm-hmm. And Golden Kamuy.
And Gold
And
Kamuy,
Georges.
and Georges. This is why Keiki is saying what she's saying. Please stop, no more.
Help.
Please, anime industry, stop! Ow! No, please stop!
I don't need more for my pile of unwatched stuff.
Oh,
I don't need
seriously.
more for my pile of shame.
No, I don't have pile of shame.
I have no shame.
Exactly.
Oh God. Ah. Well,
Yeah. Shall we close the show? We went a little bit more than anticipated, but it was nice. We talked. We need to do a resume of what we watched overall, and
I'm gonna be watching Vivi and Gojira
Gojira.
tonight.
Oh,
no,
Probably.
Gojira.
Oh yeah, we one thing I sent it to our Discord today. There was a whatchamacallit press conference today.
Yeah.
And Hideaki Anno said he's directing the new Kamen Rider.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of bombarded on YouTube with the Kamen Rider episodes now because I follow the Toho, I think, studio or something like that. That they did most of the Kamen Rider.
Mm-hmm.
And they dropping all episodes of the stuff that I by this point that I watched, not the all the stuff now. So Files, Kamen Rider, Kabuto Hibiki and stuff like that. Oh man, the
So I might
nostalgia.
finally get into Kamen Rider.
Yeah, but you need to learn Japanese, unfortunately.
Do I? Do I really?
Actually, yeah. But we're gonna have Sentai episode for discussion on that.
No. I mean, I'm just gonna watch the anime when when Anno puts it out.
Okay, that too, but it's not the same. It's every time the different story actually. So they're not merging it like what they did before, for example, on the West with Power Rangers. No, it's separate stories actually. It's similar how Gundam do the storytelling. So yeah.
No.
No. Oh yeah, I just mentioned the biggest chunk that you didn't watch.
My biggest pile of shame.
But yeah,
I know I have no shame, but that one is.
that one is metallic.
That one is metallic and has a lot of DACA.
Yeah. So we'll see how it's gonna go for this season. We have some stuff that are not finished yet. And for next time, shall we announce the topic or maybe on social media?
We can do it now.
Yeah, we're gonna go ham on characters that can beat Goku.
That one is
Can't
gonna
or can?
Can.
can.
Oh.
It's gonna take a while
Yeah,
because there's a lot of them.
we still didn't decide how how this is gonna be overall ranked and thing, but yeah. So
Oh no, we're just gonna pile on with this guy can beat Goku, that girl can beat Goku.
look, you at least need to do. It's a topic podcast. You need to at least make wide.
Do some research.
But yeah, fun times. So this was Anime Adventuring Party. Till the next Saturday. Sarabara.
Banana.
Yeah,
Heck.
Heck.